bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for the Pistons. And for New York, they've got Robinson. He brings a very important inside presence to this team, a mainstay in their offensive and defensive strategies. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Randall in at the 4. He passes to Frank. Now the dish to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Kicks to Morris. Lets it go. And yep, and the drop foot rolling around the rim. So it's Detroit now.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Back to Rose. Knick, defended by Barrett. Rejected by Frank. They retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rose. Some solid defense from Frank. Now the Knicks with it. Morris inside. Fires the 3. No good.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season, and you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And for the Knicks, the veteran leadership helped them at times as they had to go through some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah. Oh, look out! Hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
And that one hits back iron.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. He knows a big part of winning this game will come down to how well they can guard Blake Griffin. He said it all comes down to positioning and preventing him from getting inside, both on and off the ball. And guys, he's willing to concede some open jump shots to Griffin to do that. We'll see if Griffin can make him pay for it. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter. That, even if the defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And you can't forget, this guy is always on the prowl defensively, looking to pick you off if you get too casual and loose with the ball. He kind of gets in your head that way.
Rose off the pick from Griffin. Rose kicks to Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. Pass to Frank. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. The Pistons trailing. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Missed inside.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
There's the pass to Barrett. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That gives them the lead. 1:30 left in the first. There's the 3. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stolen away. Frank defended by Henson. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
And a different look here for the Pistons.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed to come out after halftime flat, just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
Gibson passes to Frank, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Payton, he's checked in for New York. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown's there. Payton can't get it to go. Well, going back to the Pistons, the third quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the sample size you get over the course of a season, that is no accident.
Well, you know, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making at them over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
Gibson dishes to Payton. Smith passes it to Knox. Back to Smith. He passes it to Knox. Can't get it to go. There's Brown with the three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
Smith, the pass to Knox. He dishes it to Payton. Smith on the wing. This one for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Smith's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Payton kicks to Gibson. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They get it back. A second chance effort. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Kevin, what stands out to me is his array of moves down on the low block. The low post scoring, back to the basket game. That's what he does. That's a valuable weapon for a team to have.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can. Well, for a long time for the New York fans, going to see a Knicks game was an exercise in masochism, but they've turned it around in a big way, and now this is a tough place to play for a road team.
Payton passes to Randall. Back to Payton. With the lead pass. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Robinson's checked in for New York. And Clark, that's what winning's going to do for you. The Knicks had the second best home record in the East last season as they won 31 games here.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's so much mystique here in this building. I mean, everybody loves to play in New York. It's the mecca for basketball in this country. And when NBA players come into New York, they can't wait to play against this Knicks team. And the Knicks, they want to defend their home floor.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Frazier, the pass to Galloway. And again, it's the Pistons missing. New York leading by 5. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Frazier. Back to Peyton. Pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And it's Rose penetrating. Oh, just the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Well, Detroit has always been one of those teams you think of when it comes to franchises that epitomize the rough and tough Eastern Conference. Always look to be a tough... defensive team, and they might not have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
And that one misses. And Clark, as you said,